Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video where today we are back inside of Minecraft Hardcore. Something new has appeared, and maybe you've already caught it, maybe you haven't. So let's get right into it. So before we move from our balcony, I did put obviously armor on, but just to see if you've caught it or not, as soon as I turn the camera, you're going to be able to tell what is different with our whole setup. So that's a really zoomed in face right there. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. So let's go ahead and click F5 and see if you guys figured it out or not. So we have a little bit of a texture pack in now. So we have, I believe, is called Stay True, and we also have fresh animations, and we have it is called, we have the 3D pack as well. The 3D pack, if we go on right in here, the crafting table is now 3D, the ladder is now 3D, the furnace is now 3D. I do want to go ahead and find a better 3D pack that actually makes everything 3D, just because if you go over here to the smokers, these are still not 3D. The chests are not 3D. The blast furnaces are not 3D. However, there is also different, textures. So the barrel changed a little bit. Brick is not nearly as red as it was, which I think is actually a nicer tone. The buckets, for some reason, are like this now. Don't know if I like that or not. If we go into here, like the melons are different, the hay bales, I think the hay bales are actually 3D. Hay bales are 3D. Sick. So yeah, we have certain things that are 3D, certain things that are not. So like the red mushrooms are, and then of course, like I said, we are also in Stay True, which changed it as well. If we go to our wheat farm, you can really tell the difference. For one, these guys don't have hitboxes up here, but they grow higher than one block. Not sure how much I like that. But I do like the look of the wheat. In a certain wheat fields, I think that'll look cool. Just in the house, not so much. We have connected textures as well, so these guys are all connected. Fresh animations, so he's actually moving around. His little like tentacle things at the bottom. These cows, you can't really tell as much, but like they do move a little bit more realistically. Like I said, all of these are now 3D. You come over here. All of these sheep are now a little bit more 3D, so like the way that this sheep is walking and looking around a lot more, not 3D, a little bit more realistic is the word that I'm looking for. 3D crafting table. So yeah, we have different things. Still haven't done this. I'll definitely do that at some point, maybe even today. The trees, as you can tell, they have a lot more leaves. Looking at from it like here, it looks a little weird, but when you zoom in, like you can kind of tell, there's leaves that are kind of popping off of it, which I think is really cool. One spot that I really liked, for one, our base obviously is, it feels like there's more foliage, but right here, look at this with the leaves that are now popping out. It just looks so much better. And we'll go ahead and replace that, kind of our daily thing. We got the 3D ladder. We come on down. This place isn't as red as it was before. And I like this brick a lot more than I like the default brick. I was never a fan of the default brick. So the fact that it is different is kind of nice. Also, the silo looks phenomenal. I'm very happy with it. We might put a lightning rod up top. We'll see. But I think it would be kind of cool just up there. And we haven't, I know I said in the last episode I was going to go ahead and fill in some bits and bobs. For one, make the roof a little bit more slabbed rather than just slope up, kind of the way it is. You can't even see the roof from here. But yeah, so I didn't do that, but it's fine. It's fine. I did fill in this whole area with dirt just to make it look a little bit more natural. We are probably going to go gather that gravel at some point and make a path leading over to there. But yeah, so I haven't done this. I haven't put any work in really at all since the last episode. So this is pretty much fresh from where we were. But yeah, I really like the look of this. It looks really, really good. So what we have planned today is we are going to build a tree farm. So as I've mentioned multiple times, this silo is meant to basically hold our wood, and we are going to end up having a tree farm. Now, I keep on calling it tree farm. For one, it is a tree farm. It's just not automated. So I do have to manually, break the wood. I know there's like TNT dupers that end up kind of just making the tree farm automatic. I don't want to really use a duplication glitch, so I'm not going to. But we can probably, I want to make it housed down there. We're just going to end up having like a giant empty room where the trees can grow. And then there's going to be able to be some sort of area where the trees can grow. Once you break the trees, the wood and all of the things are going to fall down into a hopper and lead down to some chests. So that's kind of the plan there. I also added a brand new mod. So yeah, we're going to see how it ends up going. But it is called Flashback. So this is basically our replay mod. The replay mod is not updated for 1.21.6. However, the flashback mod is. So yeah, you're going to be able to get some time lapses now of me building stuff rather than me have to go through the process, you'll still be able to see the process, but in a much better format. So yeah, hopefully this will be my first time working with the flashback mod, so hopefully it does look good. But yeah, we'll get right into building pretty much. So we kind of did waste a day, and that is kind of okay. So what we're gonna end up doing before, I'm actually literally on the edge. Before we actually start building, I do want to go ahead and get mending on my shovel, and it's because it is very broken, as you can see down in the bottom hotbar. Yeah, we want to go ahead and get mending for it so it doesn't end up breaking. It's actually a pretty good shovel. It's Fortune 3 and Unbreaking 3. If we can get mending on it, it is pretty much a perfect shovel. Now, I do know it is obviously turning night. I don't have a bed on me. And I'm just going to sleep at the village, and hopefully not any mobs spawn in. At least that's the hope. I don't know how I feel about the connected textures. I think it looks cool in certain areas, and I think it looks bad in others. So that might end up changing. So let me know what you guys think of Stay True, the 3D. I think the 3D is really cool. It's something that I've always wanted. However, I wanted like everything to be 3D, like the store to be 3D, the blocks kind of a thing, but I didn't find that texture pack. So yeah. So hello, Mr. Fletcher, sir. We are here for you. And what we are going to do is we are going to give you many, many sticks. So don't mind. Can I come on in? Hey, at least the fletching table is like that. So if you don't mind, sir, I would like to give you some of these. We'll go ahead and make these as well. And yeah, so this is just kind of, so this is part of the wood farm, the tree farm, is just being able to actually have a load of sticks, which I mean is really easy. So like he did just go out of stock, which is unfortunate, but he did, I think, upgrade, right? Yep, he got a new trade. So now he can give us feathers and he can give us an Unbreaking 2 bow, which is not my problem by any means. We also do have a lot of sticks, so I'll probably end up dropping that off somewhere. Hello, Mr. Golem. You look hurt. I don't actually have any iron on me. But look at the way he moves. He just moves so much better than he did before. Fresh Animations is such a cool little addition. So let's see. So you are my mending book, so I need to give you actually a book. I should have probably brought that already. And you're only 12 emeralds, which is very, very cheap for mending. I've had mending books be like 40 plus. The fact that this guy's only 12 is genuinely really crazy. I just stumbled upon this. I just realized that some of these bookshelves are different. Some of them are 3D and some of them are not. Are they all 3D? No, yes, some of them are 3D and some of them are not. It could very well be because I'm using the 3D texture pack. And the enchantment table is 3D and looks very nice. So yeah, let's just go ahead and grab our book. Obviously, as well, the book looks a lot different. It actually looks really cool though. I'll probably end up grabbing 2 books. I am a level 50, which is kind of crazy. We kind of do this every single video, so let's go ahead and do that. And bye-bye. And that gives us a far more leather and far more steak. If we go into this, yeah, we got a decent chunk. Absolutely perfect. Hello, Mr. Mender. Let's go ahead and get some mending. That will be perfect on there. I probably do need a mending bow as well. I don't think I'm gonna spend it quite yet. I'll kind of spend it on a case-by-case basis. That is pretty perfect. So we got a new mending tool, which now is going to be our shovel. We're going to go ahead and add it to our shovel, and we are going to repair it before we start our adventure for this tree farm. Okay, so we are going to go and put our shovel in here. We're going to put mending in here, and we are going to go ahead and now have a mending shovel, which is absolutely perfect. So let's see. So what we do have is feather falling 4. Our leggings can we probably need mending on all of our gear as well. Let's see what we can get on this book. We can get efficiency 4. Hello. My pickaxe would really like that. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? That is a perfect enchantment to get on this. That is not where the lapis is supposed to go. We'll put that in there. We'll put the book back, and then we now have efficiency 4. Now I'm gonna put this immediately on my pickaxe. So my pickaxe now can get up to unbreaking 4. Can I get to him? I think it's unbreaking 3 and efficiency 5. So we are pretty much there, which is absolutely perfect. So let's go ahead, and we need another efficiency, which I doubt we're gonna be able to get on another book. I probably should go in here. Punch 1, breach 1, and unbreaking 1. So like those are bad rolls. So let's see what we can get on our leggings. If we can get protection 4, last protection. Okay, that's fine. I do want to go ahead and probably enchant the bow. I know this one's broken. Absolutely okay. So let's see. We can get power 3 on our bow. We'll just kind of do that. We'll roll it. So power 3 and unbreaking 3. I mean, it's a powerful bow. You know, you can't go wrong with it. Obviously, I would kind of like flame, and I would like maybe like infinity as well. So we're kind of working on some things. I can also just take that away at some point if I really wanted to. Yeah, let's go ahead and head to the mob farm. We have made it back to our mob farm. We need a sword is what we need. So we do have a bunch of these bows. We could have actually gotten power 3 fairly easy just by combining these two. Outside of that, we have power 2 again, power 2 and breaking 2. Oh yeah, we could have gotten it really easy. So this bow that we actually have is probably not that great, but it's cool. So yeah, we need a sword that does really well here, just so we can go ahead and actually repair everything. And I'll definitely get like a diamond sword. I think we might actually already have one. But yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here, get some levels, and repair our gear, and then we will head over to. Oh, okay, we will head. Oh no, we'll get there eventually. There you go. We will head and start our project on the build. So let's go ahead and just do this real quick. So we've got our tools completely repaired. This, however, has completely filled up. So we are going to move probably a lot of the bows just out of here. Just because that's taking a whole actual inventory slot. So we'll just go ahead and put all the bows in here. That gives us a little bit more room in here. As well, as you can see, we have a ton of music discs. Surprisingly, they're all different as well. And the way we actually ended up getting that is when I was trying to repair this, yeah, a bunch of skeletons apparently one-shot a creeper, and they were trying to shoot me. And with that, we got plenty of actual loot, so that's perfect. I'm just gonna clear out this horde, and then we'll head on back. Look at the sugarcane. it's different and it does have that 3D feel. It also does look a little bit pixelated. I don't think you guys can. But it looks a little bit more pixelated than other things, so I don't know how to feel about that. Look at this chicken walk. I also always forget that there's different like variants of chickens now. Like that's a different egg. There's weird cows and pigs. Like this is a pig and this is a cow. Like what? Let's get started on this base. We do have to build a giant hole that can actually hold all trees. And this is just because I'm disguising it underground. So yeah, basically after looking up, it seems like mega trees like jungle spruce or pine, whatever pine is. Yeah. Apparently they can go up to 31 blocks high, so this hole's gonna have to be deep. Yeah. So yeah, let's get started. And before I forget to mention, enjoy the time lapse, because for you, it's only gonna take like hardly any time. For me, I'm gonna be here for a minute, so enjoy the time lapse. So hope you enjoyed that kind of short time lapse, but I found myself into an issue, as you can probably hear. I forgot that there's a giant cave underneath me, so there's a lot of mobs down here right now. Yeah, so I need to definitely clear this area. I also think I saw somebody with a map, holding a map, perhaps. I think it was a skeleton, or not a skeleton, a zombie holding a map, maybe. This guy right here. Oh, no, that's cobble. Okay, yeah. I'd love for my shots to actually hit. I'm pretty sure one of these guys was holding a map. So I don't have my shield. I'm also pinging them with loads of arrows. I mean, as you can see, the fresh animation is pretty cool, though. Okay, so this creeper is not allowed to live. A spider. Okay, we need to chill with all the torches currently going down. There's also a lot of XP. Okay. Let's eat real quick. I'm gonna try and go down there and go. Okay. Let's just kind of fill this area in. Okay. Our first like giant battle with mobs. Okay, I think we've uncovered everything. Yeah, a lot of loot that we have here. Oh, I did have my shield on me. That would have been smart. I also definitely thought somebody was holding a map. I'm clearly not seeing a map around this area. So I was very much mistaken on that. We can always use this spot of eyes, I think. Okay. So yeah, let's just go ahead and finish out with digging this area. So I believe this is technically 17 blocks is what I ended up getting to. And we need to at least go 31. So this is actually going to get deeper. Which it is what it is. So, okay, this was pretty much 17. So I'd try to do every 5. So 5. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we need to go down about another 10 blocks. So yeah, I mean, we'll get there for sure. It's just taking a little bit. Yeah. Enjoy the time lapse once again. I hope you guys did enjoy the time lapse. We have completely tunneled out this area, and it took quite a while, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's time to kind of just get started on the actual farm bit. And then we are gonna have to get rid of some of this. Well, we're eventually gonna get rid of the whole ladder. For now, we're just gonna do that. So we are pretty much going to do this. So there's actually not a center point. Well, there is a center point to this, but I want it to be possible to do 4. So what we're probably gonna end up doing is something like this. And then on this layer here, we'll kind of just build the actual farm. And then hopefully what will end up working is this might have to actually go up more, but basically trees are going to be able to grow way up there. And then there's going to be water down here. So what we are going to do real quick, and I am going to actually decorate this area instead of it being just like stone and like random dirt. I am going to make it actually like I'm thinking deep slate is kind of what I'm looking for. I think some sort of deep slate. I think that's the block that I am thinking of. So probably what I'm going to end up going with. But for now, let's go ahead and grab some water. We're going to put it in every single corner here. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much done. We just need the mechanical aspects, which I am going to probably do outside of video. But yeah, so all we really need to go ahead and do is, for 1, decorate the area. And for 2, we pretty much got all the mechanical stuff done. We just need to, well, we actually need to add the mechanical part. We did the water and like where it ends up leading. What's going to end up happening is a hopper is just going to be there at the bottom, and there's going to be like a room underneath with just chests. And then as we break the tree, my hope is that all of the resources fall, and then it'll be caught into this pool, brought to the center, and then a hopper is going to end up picking up all of that. So what I'm going to do outside of episode, for 1, I need to decorate up top in the actual silo. And for 2, we are going to decorate this area in deep slate. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting task, but we'll get there. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Not 100% sure what we're going to be doing. Probably another project. We might also end up starting on like making progress for the zoo. Either that or possibly some netherite and maybe make some progress towards the end. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, do please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day and peace out.